I'm too tired to drive. No big deal. I'll let the car do the driving. In an article from The Verge, written by Josh Lewinsa, dated May 27, 2014, he says 33,000 Americans die from auto accidents each year, with that number ballooning to 1.2 million worldwide, something Google believes it can trim by 90% using a technology that can sense and to react things much faster than humans. Self-driven cars are the newest technology and way to travel, which is the reality of the future. Self-driven cars can navigate themselves with a variety of benefits and are our future cars. According to RoboHo by Shima Rage, published on June 3, 2014, a self-driving car is capable of sensing its environment and navigating without human input. Prior to making any navigation decisions, the vehicle must first build a map of its environment and precisely localize itself with that map. Says Shima Rage, laser rangefinders are laser beams used to scan the environment to get an idea of the environment by measuring the time it takes for the beams to travel back from that object. On the other hand, video from a camera is better for building a three-dimensional map for the car. In an article in RoboHo by Shima Rage, published on June 3, 2014, we've taught our cars to navigate through many complicated scenarios on city streets. Self-driven are assembled with a GPS unit, navigation system, and a variety of sensors. The car can realize the street and lane it's in. The sensors are used for estimating distance of an object, detecting the presence and direction, and for a recording. For example, it can detect a pedestrian. Not only can the software detect things, but it can predict things. For example, a cyclist will ride by. The vehicle then chooses a safe speed and where to go. For a pedestrian, it would slow down, and for a cyclist, it would move away. As the car adjusts to the road conditions and its location, the passengers can adjust to the ride. This ride allows the passengers to enjoy many benefits besides being taken to their destination. Claimed by Driveless, written by Dr. Alexander Hars on August 24, 2016, he states, the big advantage of self-driving car technology is that it can accomplish several benefits at the same time. According to The Atlantic, by Andrea LaFrance, published on September 29, 2015, Andrew Moore says, no one is going to want to realize autonomous driving until the world says there's proof and it's much safer. In 2013, around 32,000 people were killed just because of traffic crashes. Barcelo and we further estimate that better road safety will save as much as $190 billion a year in healthcare costs associated with accidents. Stated by Chuck Tandert, published by Fast Company on January 8, 2015, he claims these self-driven cars could help stop nearly 2.2 million driving-related injuries. People could spend their time traveling by catching up on work, on social media, or even sleeping. Also, the self-driven car has the advantage of the plug-in fuel charge for a driveless car, which can help reduce greenhouse gas release and save money. Besides the advantages of the passengers, the technology is becoming more refined to make it a reality. It has the potential of being a safer way to travel. According to Fast Company, published by Chuck Tandert on January 8, 2014. One moment, the idea of self-driving automobile was pure fantasy, something out of a science fiction film. The next, it was a reality, and people immediately wanted to know more about it and when they could buy one. Stated Andrew Chapman, senior staff engineer and official board software, led for Google's self-driving car program. In RoboHo by Shima Rage, posted on June 3, 2014. Car manufacturers have made significant advances in the past decade towards making self-driving cars a reality. However, there still remain a number of technological barriers that manufacturers must overcome before self-driving vehicles are safe enough for road use. According to Fast Company, published by Chuck Tandert on January 8, 2014, IHS also forecasts that there will be 54 million autonomous vehicles on the road by 2035. IHS expects this tipping point to occur by 2050. By then, IHS says the majority of the vehicles sold and those in use are likely to be autonomous, with conventional vehicles becoming increasingly rare. He also says, I believe that self-driving vehicles have much to offer society, says Chris Urmson, the director of Google's driverless car program, and he also states driverless self-driving and autonomous driving technologies do have the potential to deliver improved safety and comfort for the driver and passengers, while reducing the vehicle's impact on the environment around it and reducing the cost to the driver. Autonomously cars will be available by 2020. We have covered the latest technology in the automotive world of a self-driven car. First, we learned how this newest car can navigate itself and be familiar with its environment. Next, we talked about the advantages of these cars and how they change the lives of thousands of people. Finally, we discussed the self-driven cars are our future. Imagine traveling somewhere without the stress or strain from driving and to arrive there safely. Self-driving cars are becoming more of a reality than ever realized. The potential they can provide is limitless.
6 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yes, yeah, that's right. That's
Stop.
didn't count.